Hey guys, welcome back to Three Swords Podcast with Steve and Alex. Today we're doing showing off the power of Sanji. I was super impressed by this guy that at my locals who was playing Sanji, and I thought that what he was doing was really cool. He played basically he played Shinobu with 3 mana open, and then was able to untap two of that to hold open Punk Gibson, and I was like, damn, that's really cool. So that got the gears spinning, and well, I'm not playing Shinobu, but I am maxing out on Punk Gibson, so the spirit is alive there. But I'm really excited, and I think the deck. Well, obviously the deck's not tier one. I do think it's somewhere in the meta, and it's somewhere playable. And so I wanted to play against Kinnemon to kind of test out my theory. Kinnemon's like the most represented deck in the format. It's not the most represented color. Red is. But I do think Sanji has like a really good matchup in the Kinnemon game as well as the Zoro game. So kind of 2/3 of that top tier one decks. I think Sanji actually has a home. He's certainly not tier one, but I do think he's pretty good against those decks. So do game one. Anything spicy in your Kinnemon deck?
I'm just running the Kinnemon list of one of the first place regionals.
Okay, so kind of a tried and true there. So that's a little intimidating. My deck list is something I kind of homebrewed, but I had some good advice from some YouTubers I watched. So 3/4 of the deck is a YouTube video that I watched with my own spin after not enjoying overheat as much as I should. Although I will note I cut down on overheats in the deck. A lot of people are playing, if they're playing Sanji, they're playing for overheat. This is the matchup where you want to see the overheats. So me kind of cutting those out is gonna prove to be a little weak in this matchup, since Kinnemon does have a lot of those juicy targets to Okikus and Rizos and all those Bonnies and whatever put back in your hand. So overheat will feel good, but unfortunately we only have two. Hopefully they both turn out. I should probably get some Dawn. I'm gonna need Dawn. I got it right here in my bag. So you can go ahead. You're good to resolve mulligans. I'm gonna grab Dawn. And also, I'm playing on this playmat. I am just. They got me fucked up. I refuse. First of all, I got my man Sanji the best possible setup he could have.
I'm going first. I decided to keep.
That's
you can
right.
Probably guess what card Kinnemon has. Their snap keeping going first.
We rolled dice off camera, and I won the dice roll, so I chose to go second, which is good for me because I think my deck performs best going second. Well, the not shuffling very well definitely shows itself here in this hand.
What do you mean? You play a bunch of vanillas and you got vanillas.
True, but they're the same vanillas. So we're gonna mulligan. We take our opportunity to mulligan here. Oh, I am struggling. These are fresh sleeves. It's a brand new deck.
How many 2-drops do you run in that deck?
So right now I have 8. We're playing 4 Jinbei. We're playing 4 Wire. And that could be starter deck Jinbei. It's the same exact card. It's just which is more accessible.
I'm just surprised you only run 8, considering you want to hit 2 of them.
Yeah.
On your first turn.
Yeah. Well, you gotta have that pivot time too. So you gotta have the time to pivot. All right. Well, not a great opening hand, but and another consequence of the leader here is that you only get 4 life instead of 5. So not a lot of extra card draw.
Tap 1. Momo, your turn.
That was nice. Draw. Well, I guess actually we are playing 12. We're playing 4 Bellamy also.
Ah, there you go. So you have 12 2-drops.
We have 12, yeah. So we're going to tap 2 and then untap 2. And that'll be the turn for us, so go ahead.
I'll use Kinnemon's ability. And
we'll post the deck profile for this Sanji deck a little bit later tonight.
Swing for 5.
Swing for 5 at me. I'm going to go ahead and use this opportunity to draw a card, I believe. So we're gonna look at that.
So I'll pay 2 for Okiku. Pay 1. Bone. Your turn.
Okay, we'll draw. Okay, and our hand is still kind of awkward, but that's okay. We'll just go ahead and attack him for 5. So it is going to be important for us to kind of keep up with his board, but also it's important to keep up with his life total because, I mean, we're already at 3, and he's going to be able to pressure me again next turn for a little bit more than that. So we'll play this 6-drop, and it'll look a lot like a 2-drop. Good. Well, we mistapped our Dawn.
Draw.
And just for the camera there. A little bit of the consequence of not pile shuffling your deck before games.
I'll swing 6 and tap down your Zoro.
Zoro will tap down, and I will use my Punk Gibson, tap your Momonosuke.
And then I will touch. Go ahead and touch 4 and swing on your Zoro.
Okay, Zoro done.
Your turn.
Pretty good. He's able to take away a board. We'll go to 6 Dawn here. Let's see. So we are going to start by just poking the Momonosuke for 4. It's not really a blockable attack, so we would not want to do that. And we will looking to swing for 7. The Okiku. And that is block worthy, so he's only got 5 cards in his hand. And we'll pass to him after that. So one of the cool things that Sanji can do, and this is a little bit of telegraphing for him, not to say that I have this in my hand, but one of the cool things that Sanji has access to is 3 sword style onigiri. 3 sword style, of course, being the namesake of the YouTube channel, so of course I was super happy to be able to put that card in my deck. But you could tap 3 for onigiri, and then put in a vanilla, kind of like Bellamy, and then untap 2 Dawn, and then you have 3 mana open again to be able to play a 3-drop event card again. So both of those 3 drops would be countering for 6k each. So, just a surprise. Hey, look, I'm actually at 17k power this turn.
Yeah, I'm most worried about Punk and Overheat.
Punk Gibson and Overheat both looking real good against the Okiku. Like I said, this is definitely a matchup where I'm kind of sad I'm not having. I don't have those cards.
Swing.
Well, I have the Punk Gibson. I just don't have. You swing 6 here or here?
On your Bellamy.
The Bellamy, okay. So, unfortunately, the Bellamy does have to just die. Not a whole lot I can do about that.
And I don't think you have a lot of 2Ks in the deck. I feel like 6 is a good number, so I'll swing 6.
6 is a good number. I'm going to go ahead and 3 sword style Onigiri since you don't have any more attacks this turn. And then I will put in 3-drop Usopp and then untap 2.
Right. I'll activate Kinnemon's ability. I'll pay 2 for Okiku. I'll pay 3 for Raizo. Your turn.
Okay. There's a lot of event cards he's got to play around. It's pretty good for me. Let's see here. Let's go. He's got 4 cards left in hand. I'm going to go 5k at that. He knows I have another 5k attack also, so he may just let this one go.
5 is so disrespectful. But yeah, it's a waste of a card when she's going to die anyway. Yeah.
So we are going to go 5 at your face.
Thick.
Okay. And then we'll play. Let's go ahead and play 8 drop since you're really not threatening me right now. I do have a cool move that I could do where I play the 8 drop, tap it, put in a 2 drop or a 3 drop, and untap 2. And then I have 1 Dawn open for equipping, or I have 2 Dawn open for an advanced card. Unfortunately for me, my hand is not very good, so we can't do that, but we can just go ahead and play the 8 drop, and I'll pass to him.
Strong card, no matter what deck it's in.
Oh, absolutely.
Hmm. 9. You're tapped out. Take a 5K swing at Usopp.
Usopp falls. We kind of have to use our counter to protect our face. So.
I understand.
Players at home, this is the hand.
I feel like the best response is just a bomb of my own. So,
well, the best response is no response.
And
if in case you can't read, Kazuki Odin, I can't say that at all. In case I can't speak, that card it says that it's going to deal 2 damage to me next turn. That's what that says.
Yeah, how many cards do you have?
I have 4 cards. I think Odin is a very, very strong counter to Kid. Odin being like one of the reasons that I would actually cut down on kids if I were playing Kinnemon. It's like you play the Kid and then they play Odin, and then basic can just attack it twice. You have to waste a lot of cards to protect it, but it's going to get a lot bigger than that. For very little Dawn commitment, it's swinging twice for 11. And that's just brutal.
And I'll pass the turn.
1 Dawn open, so I can expect like Paradise Waterfalls. But that doesn't really do anything, so. Oh, good. I was wondering if I'd see another one of those, and I did, so. Beautiful. We'll 5 at your face.
I will give you this Bonnie.
Cool. I do like that Bonnie. It's a good one. And we will 7 drop. And I will pass to you. I have 3 Dawn open. So it's not 4, so I won't be able to do that cool play I taught you earlier. I'm looking a lot like the green side of my deck.
I think that's the right call.
It is. It's absolutely the best side of my deck.
I like 9, so I'll swing 9.
Well, I like 3 sword style onigiri. So no.
I will pay 3 to untap Odin. And
now if you swing at me again with that, then I get some attacks on your Odin, which you probably don't want when I have 8 or 7 drop on board.
Yeah,
he kind of has to think about, does he attack with it again?
I don't want to give you a lot of time with that kid. I kind of just want to pressure face.
No, it's fair too. You can also say that, hey, you're lower on cards. You only have 3 life left. If you don't go face, I might go face. So, well, that's reasonable.
Yeah. I'll swing 7.
7's a really good number. Definitely respect that. Okay.
And swing 7 here.
Okay. Take.
I really want to get to this last life. If I can, I'll try to go for 11.
Got it.
And I'll pass.
Okay. So I think if I can clear his board, I'll be pretty happy. Doing that is better, easier said than done, though. That's okay. Definitely gonna go 10 on this.
10. 10. Alright. I will give you an Apu and an X-Ray.
Okay. We'll go 10 here.
And I will give you an Ezo and a Mum.
Okay. Let's see. We'll go 8 here.
You got it. I'll use those in effect.
Yeah. Yep. You have the O-Cheeks. Go ahead.
So again, I'm hoping for not a punk or a overheat that would stop one of my attacks.
Those would be really powerful effects.
Draw. Swing 7 with Okiku.
Great.
Oh, right. Your leader. I'll swing 8 with Okiku.
Okay. I will counter out with Krieg.
And I forget about a drop kid. We will swing 8.
I will counter out with Gecko Moria.
Vanillas are pretty good.
Well, we found a way to make them good. They'll counter.
I'll swing 8 and draw a card.
Okay, drawing card's pretty good. Pretty solid. Counter.
It's your turn.
A lot of cards out of my hand. Do a little bit, just get to like clean house, but that's okay. We'll go 8. We'll go 9. We'll go 6. Then I have 3, 6, 7. Pass though.
Draw. We'll activate Kinnemon. 7 for Odin. And I'll swing 8 at the kid.
Oh, Onigiri.
It's your turn.
Pay 3, and we'll put 2-drop in on tap 2. All right. Yep. 5 attack here.
I will give you this Momo.
Not a bad one. 5 attack.
Take.
We'll do an 8 attack.
Take.
We'll do a 9 attack.
And I will take.
We'll pass to you.
Draw. And climb over that kid, but 6K counters are pretty annoying.
I mean, good luck, sir.
8, 8. 6. So I will swing 14 at the kid.
Being a guy kid, huh? Well, first I will level up to 12. And that puts me at 3 cards, so I will draw one. Then I'll tap 3. Deathwink.
I will tap 3. Send another 14 at your
The
kid.
fresh sleeves are really destroying me. Send another at the kid. I will block.
And I will tap 1 for Kazuki Toki and pass.
Toki's pretty good there. See if it's enough. Go 9 at your face.
9. I will block.
We'll go 5 at your face.
I'll give you this moment.
And we'll go 15 or 14 at your face.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know if that was the power of 7 drop, power of the 8 drop, power of the Sanji, or all of them combined. But I mean, yeah. I guess that's one way to get around Odin just swinging a million power. You have a million defense. Pretty solid there. My hand at the end was another 7 drop kid, which at this actually super late stage of the game, I'm at 0 life. I really can't afford to play this, and that was just because kind of dead weight in my hand. Another Deathwink, which I could have got if I felt safe enough to play this. Then the following turn, I could really pop off with the Deathwink, but we didn't really get there. But yeah, that was a really intimidating board. At one point, I passed, and you were like, "Okay, yeah, you have all the boss monsters assembled." Okay.
Yeah, I tried to end the game too fast, and 8-drop kid can just save you from being a 0 life.
Everything, yeah, right. So yeah, I mean, what do you think? Sanji deserve respect or no?
Well, I lost, so yes.
So yes. All right, that's it. Tune in for the next game. I think we're gonna do. What do you want to play next?
Magellan.
Sanji versus Magellan. I have no idea how the match is gonna go. All right.
I've never played Magellan.
All right, let's do it.